What we saw was, in all honesty, that Stuart Friesen was driving the racetrack like there was nobody on the racetrack but him. Sanchez had the line. He could have lifted, but that's not what you get paid for. You don't get paid to back up. You get paid to go forward. He stuck the nose in there. He turned Friesen into the outside wall. The confrontation happens. That's what Bristol's all about, baby. Confrontation and aggression.
Hey there, race fans! Today we have another exciting incident from the fourth race of the season, from the NASCAR Truck Series to Breakdown. Buckle up, fans, as we're diving deep into the heated confrontation between rising star Nick Sanchez and veteran driver Stuart Friesen. From on-track clashes to fiery pit road brawls, this season has been nothing short of intense. But before we dive in, do subscribe to the channel. Let's kick things off with the most recent drama at the Weather Guard truck race at Bristol Motor Speedway. For the second time in his young career, Nick Sanchez has pissed off a Truck Series veteran. This time, it was Stuart Friesen. With just 32 laps to go, a caution was called after Nick Sanchez and Stuart Friesen tangled on the track. The number 2 Chevrolet Silverado, driven by Sanchez, was steaming down the outside lane when Stuart Friesen's number 52 Tundra threw an aggressive block. As the room ahead of him disappeared, Sanchez had nowhere to go and plowed into the left rear of the number 52, sending Friesen spinning around.
There's the squeeze I was talking about. Bam. Sanchez with the run on the high side, and Stewart tried to close the door. And look at that.
Yeah, no question that Nick was squeezed into the outside wall. Turned Stewart around.
The aggressive block by Friesen led to a wreck, sparking a heated confrontation in the pit lane. As Friesen and his crew approached Sanchez's number 2 Chevrolet Silverado, tensions escalated quickly. Words were exchanged, and Friesen even grabbed Sanchez by the collar. But both pit crews intervened before things turned physical. Despite the chaos, Sanchez remained composed, earning praise from the NASCAR community for his handling of the situation. While everyone had their take on the heated incident between the two, NASCAR Cup Series driver Denny Hamlin had something interesting to say about it. The NASCAR Cup Series driver certainly knows a thing or two about fights on pit road. On his podcast, Actions Detrimental, Hamlin weighed in on the wreck and sided with Sanchez, pointing out that Friesen's aggressive block caused the collision. He emphasized the challenges of spotter-driver communication in such high-pressure situations.
I like Stuart Friesen. I do. I think he's in the wrong here, though, just because I thought Sanchez had said a great point. And that was that we crashed because I was there. Like, if I wasn't there, then we don't crash. But I'm there, Stuart. So, and so I think Nicholas said what he needed to say. And that was, hey, I was on the outside. I had got to run off the top. Just going to come on up. But Nick already established that he was beside Stewart, I thought. I mean, as a driver, I'm thinking, well, that's clearly Stuart Friesen's fault. But you don't also know, was he told Nick is coming with a huge run on the top? Leave room. My guess is probably not. But that's just kind of the growing pains of, spotter-driver relationship. A lot of that, too, is you don't know kind of the spotter situation is, are they on, the spotters really got to be on top of it at Bristol. When someone is running a higher line, they're going to get a massive run off the corner. And if you're running the low line, it's up to your spotter to tell you, hey, this person's, they're running the top, coming with a big run, leave room. Because if you choose to shut that off, then you're telling the top guy, you must hit the brakes or run in the back of me because I'm just going to come on up. I think that it was kind of a clashing of worlds there where, obviously Stewart probably thought, hey, come on, let's cut me a break here. You're only beside me by a couple of feet. And it was 2 feet. You can't ask really the guy that went to the top to get a run to stop and check up. So no punches thrown, even though the picture looked like it, right?
No, I think he just got a hold of his collar. I think he he shook him.
Hamlin's insights provide a unique perspective on the on-track dynamics and shed light on the complexities of racing at Bristol and similar high-speed tracks. However, this is not the first time Sanchez got into a situation like that. Let's rewind the clock and revisit Sanchez's previous brawl with Matt Crafton. Last season at Talladega, tensions flared after a race-ending crash involving the two drivers.
Oh, Matt Crafton gets into Brett Holmes. Trucks wrecking everywhere. Caution is out for the 8th time.
Grant Enfinger in this one as well.
And they're still hitting each other.
Crafton confronted Sanchez in the garage area, leading to an ugly physical altercation and subsequent fines and penalties from NASCAR.
I'm gonna kill you in Homestead. You're the wrong guy. I'm gonna you in Homestead. I'll whip you up. I got you in Homestead.
Tell us what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was walking back to the hauler, tapping my back, got punched in the face. Cheap shot, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I'm all for fighting, but, you know, no cheap shots. And I got a cheap shot. Never really had a chance to get him back, but, you know, it is what it is. It's part of racing.
Matt Crafton received behavioral penalties and was fined $25,000 for his actions, while Sanchez was fined $5,000. The saga continued at Homestead Miami Speedway, where Sanchez vowed to retaliate against Crafton. The clash highlighted the intense competition and personal rivalries that fuel the Truck Series. As we delve deeper into these rivalries, it's essential to consider their impact on the championship race. Despite the distractions of brawls and controversies, both Sanchez and Friesen remain contenders on the track. Their battles add an extra layer of excitement and drama to an already thrilling season. Fans are eagerly anticipating how these rivalries will unfold as the championship race heats up, with Sanchez aiming to maintain his momentum and overcome the challenges posed by veteran drivers like Crafton and Friesen. Finally, let's take a look at how fans are reacting to these intense moments. Social media platforms like X are buzzing with debates, memes, and speculations about the next showdowns on the track. From analyzing race footage to predicting future confrontations, fans are fully immersed in the drama unfolding in the Truck Series. The passion and engagement from fans underscore the enduring appeal of NASCAR and the captivating narratives that unfold each race weekend. In conclusion, the NASCAR Truck Series is a cauldron of intense rivalries, fierce competition, and passionate fan support. From Nick Sanchez's clashes with Stuart Friesen to his history with Matt Crafton, the season is shaping up to be a roller coaster of emotions and adrenaline-fueled moments. Hit that like button, share and subscribe for more updates and insights as we continue to follow the action-packed journey of the NASCAR Cup Series. Until next time, keep the conversation going on Lucky Dog on Track.